Hello everyone, this is Heidi from Beds by George with another educational video to help increase your knowledge of safety beds. A very significant detail to the strength and durability of any product is the materials used to build it. Safety beds have to withstand a great deal of stress in just everyday use. And it's not enough for these products to just not fall apart. They need to keep a person safe in a variety of ways. For more on that, please watch our What is a Safety Bed video. Many do not realize that materials can have clinical ramifications. For example, beds that use a lot of plastics or laminated boards can become a problem through chewing or abrasion or if the outer surface is cracked or split. Some boards common to furniture building have very high resin, glue, and other polymer content that are considered harmful if ingested. It's not a problem for the typical desk or even dining room table, but can be harmful on a safety bed. And the FDA does not mandate materials, so the buyer has to be aware. The FDA does not even define the quality or strength of materials. Let me say that again. The FDA does not mandate material composition or material strength for safety beds. The purchaser, not the FDA, is responsible for researching and selecting the appropriate products, so it is very important for families, therapists, and DMEs to be educated on this information. Beds by George has two basic lines of safety beds, the Dream Series and the Slumber Series. From a materials perspective, these are slightly different. The Dream Series is built from solid wood. It's important to note that when we say solid, we mean the frame and doors are actual pieces of lumber, not any kind of laminate or veneer. If oak is called for, the doors, rails, posts, etc. are solid pieces of oak. This is significant for many reasons. First, there's a tremendous amount of research out there about the impact of chemicals on the human body, especially for medically fragile people and children, so a natural product may be safer. Secondly, these products often have a hard life. The way natural wood responds to impacts and scratches is superior to a laminate surface. If a laminate is cracked or punctured, often the outer skin will start to peel over time, creating a real problem. Third, the Dream Series has no plastic edging or trim that can come off and become a hazard or expose the unfinished rough edge below. The finishes we use pass all the standards for the KCMA and AFMA. Fourth, the foundation of any bed is the corner post. Regardless of the wood species selected, the Beds by George corner posts are massive 4x4s that run the entire height of the bed. This creates a rock-solid base that is not only durable, but also stable and able to withstand incredible tension. Compare this to the typical pine 2x2 spindles used by many manufacturers, and the difference is astronomical. The Beds by George Slumber Series is made from oak plywood. This material is also quite strong and of course is made from a natural product. While plywood is not as durable to abrasion and impact as a solid plank, its performance far exceeds many veneers. It is important to note that all plywood is not created equal. Lower grade plywoods will have thinner outer layers and be more prone to water absorption and splitting. On a Beds by George bed, none of the exposed board edges are plywood. But instead of the plastic edging used by others, we use only solid oak boards, which have all the benefits outlined above, but also add strength. The corner posts are still solid oak 4x4s, creating that foundational strength that is so important. The strongest wood in the world is only as good as the joints and fasteners used to hold it together. Our Amish craftsmen draw upon skills taught to them by their fathers and their fathers before them. These old world joining techniques have made it possible for antiques to last 200 years. But perhaps the easiest and most obvious visual we can provide is the bolts we use to hold the sides to the corner posts. We use a 5-inch long, 3/8 inch thick bolt that passes completely through the 4x4 oak corner post. Each bolt is rated at over 1,000 pounds shear strength, and we use no fewer than 8 of them per bed. There are many other features that are important as well to our overall design quality, but one that gets a lot of questions is our clear view windows. Made from 1/4 inch high-density acrylic, these scratch-resistant panels are specifically selected for their clarity and strength. We are able to offer the most square inches of visibility without sacrificing strength. For example, This 200-pound man is standing on one of the windows now. In conclusion, safety beds are not a typical bed. Typical modern bed quality standards are not adequate. The design and materials are asked to do much more than simply keep someone from falling out of bed. I hope this video has helped to explain the lengths that Beds by George has gone to in our desire to keep your loved one or your client safe. Please check back for our next video, and God bless.